let's cut this bad boy open. So we're gonna just take it inside. Two side. We're gonna slice this bad boy right open. There we go. Drop the knife. This thing is fucking humongous. It is 15.5 inches tall of what and I mean, just looking at this thing is like insane. I mean, Jesus. And I've always wanted a Unicron. I literally saw this on, oh, who was it? Wildcat 3? His review on it. And I said, it's out already and I didn't even know about it? You know? So that's when the search started and I was able to land myself one. So, I'm going to review it myself too. Woo! First review! But what do you expect? It's fucking Unicron! And he looks amazing. So, let's open him. And get him out of his little tomb. Basically, it's just the back, but it's a nice sized little box, so this probably has all the little bits. And yes, we need the knife. Alright, so instructions, missile, pieces, torn through the bag. But that's not a big deal to me, as long as the pieces ain't broken, but we'll find that out when we're transforming them. Let's see. Oh my god. Oh, nice. But it looks like everything's here. Alright, we'll pull out Unicron with 3,000 twisty ties. And now they're using the cardboard ones, which is actually good because you can actually throw them in your recycling can. Alright. Let's open him. These things rock. They're small, and they won't cut. They won't rip into the plastic, which is always a good thing. And you can just make your, you know, it's better than using the knife, because one slip of the knife, and then that's kind of it. See?
So in his glory comes Unicron.
And here he is, Unicron, in his just massive, crazy, raging mode that I just personally is just, he's beautiful to me. I mean, you know, this is definitely one of those figures that I've always wanted in my collection, and I finally got him. To get on with what he does, first things first, let's show the light gimmicks. First, we got the eyes that glow red, and also his fist that glows red. Then, on top of it, we have Gimmicks, which I can see all the customizers turning this into the Death Star, painting it, and making it into the Death Star. Actually, I should change his name to Death Star, not Gimmicks. So, first off, we're going to need him a little bit later, but some of the gimmicks that we got here is we have storage in both legs, shin area for mini-cons. Dropping down his drawers, you have storage in his six-pack for Gimmicks or any other robot, any other mini-con, I should say. On top of that, we'll put his pants back on. He does connect to this, and we'll fire these three. We'll fire all 6 missiles. Well, actually, 3 missiles on each leg. But you really don't need it. Yeah, I mean, there is a peg right here. If you guys can see it, there's a small little peg that actually your finger, you know, you don't need it, and you could just do it yourself. But the one major thing that you do need Gimmicks for is for the back, and this is what it does. So, very cool. To just look at the detail on Unicron is just amazing. Some of the detail, like the molding, is just totally great. It just blows your mind at what they did with him just to make him look really that good. But otherwise than that, I mean, he's Unicron. What can you ask for? I mean, what can you ask for? He's about 15 to 16 inches tall. 15 to 16 inches tall. I mean, he's just a massive robot. The other thing you can do with Krennics is on the shoulders, and let me just move these out of the way, there are these little discs that actually have a peg and they can rotate. You can put another Minicon on there. There's 2 of them on each shoulder, and you can actually put Krennics right in there and crank them up, and voila. And now Unicron's a pirate. But getting to the articulation. His ankles ratchet up and down, and they also pivot side to side a little bit, so for standing. Below the knee, 360-degree turn. These actually turn 360 degrees, but that's also for transformation. Knees ratchet back and forth. The legs actually ratchet out and in, but here's the cool thing. This is a hell of a good figure when you hear a ratchet sound like this for in and out. Knee bends back and forth. For the fingers and for the hands, we have 360 rotation. Fingers actually all are articulated on 2 joints, so you got a joint for each finger this way and each finger that way. So the thumb goes in and out just like so. The arm cranks down and up, and also 360 degree just below the shoulder, and also cranks out this way and the other way. So we got that. That moves up and down, which is the shoulder pad does move up and down. His head actually can go up because of transformation, but you can also, this is the thing I don't like about it, you have to put pressure to turn his head, but it will turn 360 degrees. But to tell you the truth, it's a little scary because it's only held together by this plastic piece, which you think you might snap it off. So let's see, arms do ratchet out, like I said before. They ratchet out and in. The wings actually move up and down. Also, this spins. The wings actually, or the halo, actually up and down. These move inward, but that's because of transformation. Up and down with the halo, which I would call. Wings also go up and down. Now, what I've seen is a lot of people transform this, or actually put it as a backpack. After seeing what the instructions said, I liked it this way much better. The only gripe that I have is these actually do fall down. If you can get them up, they'll stay up, and I just find him to look so much cooler and more massive with them out. And like I said, they just slide right down. But there's a quick fix that you can do with that. But now, the other one thing that he does do is his waist, 360 degrees. So that's what we got for the articulation, 360 for that. So that's basically the articulation to it. Now let's go to his alt mode. And here he is, Unicron, in his planet-eating mode, and I also have Krennics in his robot mode. Not too much articulation in it because most of it's just for transformation, but you know, they kind of added some little hinges here and there like the red, which you can use, but they're so hard. You'd have to hold them by his, this is supposed to be his shoulder pad, and kind of like move it up, but like I said, it's transformation because there you go, there's a quarter of the his planet mode right there. No head articulation, feet move a little bit, but like I said, you know, transformation. There is a little bit of movement with the hips because they're on ball joints, the thigh pieces, if you want to call them. But a neat little character that came with them. Actually, you know, I've heard people complaining or griping about how loose the arms have been getting. And knock on wood, I haven't had that issue, so, I mean, cool little figure. But I feel bad for those guys and guys that got, even those gals, guys and gals that have gotten the ones where they transform at once. I've transformed him about 10 times and I've had no problems. His arm's still nice and tight. The other thing that I was seeing on different reviews was he's top heavy and nobody can get him to stand. And he's not leaning up against anything. So, I don't see where, okay, maybe, I mean, he's not bent over. He doesn't look like an old man. He's, boom, oh, boom, down. No stand, you know, no problems. Okay, enough about Kranix. But a neat little character in addition to this. Unicron. As usual, the little gimmick. Just like the Energon one. The only reason why I think I got this was because he looks more to the movie. He looks more to the animated, you know, to what we've seen in the comics and such. I just like him, you know, and I've always wanted a Unicron. You can fit 27 Minicons all over the Halo. I like this positioning because he leans just perfectly to where you can actually display him. Kranix fits in here. You can actually put some more mini-bots on where the missiles fire and possibly even the containers, unless they added them in. That's why they're saying 27. I haven't counted them all, and I'm not going to. But, yeah. Massive piece, and man, the weight just, you know, you could hurt somebody with this bad boy, you throw it at them. But yeah, really great figure. So in closing, and just to give my 5 minutes of real explanation, real whatchamacallit, whatchamacallit, if you really do not have a Unicron, you can go on Amazon, but you're going to pay anywhere from $179 all the way up to $300. Yes, you heard me, $300 they are asking for the 25th anniversary edition, movie edition of Unicron. This, I was lucky because I seen a video from one of the guys that I subscribe to, which is Wildcat on 3, I think it is. Did a review and I couldn't believe that it was already out, so I jumped on Amazon and found it for $129.99. So I was lucky and I was able to finally get one that I wanted. If you have Unicron, then you really don't need this. But if you are one of those hardcore collectors that need every type of Unicron, every type of Optimus, every type, then you got to get this because it'll just make the collection better. Yeah, I mean, there's not much more to say, but it's fucking Unicron. So, this has been Japanophile Rob, and I'll see you all on the flip side. Take care of yourselves. Ciao.